Ron from Chicago. Can you walk us through where trend is for gold and GDX? I thought you had mentioned it was around 1905 previously, and the top and the top or range moved above. Hence the move from bearish to neutral. Trend appears to be much higher now. Is that because the 3 months or less trailing is moving also?
What's he talking about, GDX or gold?
Yeah, can you walk us through where trend is for gold and GDX?
Yeah, gold's trend is 1921, so it's above that. Okay. But again, it was above that in November. Is also the other point, right? I mean, so you take a chart of gold. What most people don't, like technicians don't. Let's just start with one very basic fact, okay? One very basic fact that technicians, we're talking about old wall technicians, all right? We're talking, and nothing against them. They're just old and they use old shit. I mean, it's okay, right? 50-day moving monkey, 200-day moving monkey. Above that, it looks good. Below that, it does look good. I can be a reformed broker, blah, 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 right? Really good. What they don't do is you go to, let's just take a longer term. In the future state of Hedgeye, you guys will be able to dynamically call up the historical price, like something like gold, so that I don't have to like be somewhat stylistically inaccurate. I want this number to be right on the rails. But if we go to August, okay, so this point in time in August, did that matter? Okay, I'll get to a couple other pictures on August in a second. Now, why did August particularly matter for gold? Well, gold put in its cycle high there. We're going to color that green so that people understand. For the 2 years that we were long gold prior, it went like this. And it peaked right there, 2,100. Okay, let's just say that at $2,100, just to keep people completely focused on the truth. 2,100. Okay, well, that happened. Now, technically and empirically speaking, every day that this went down from its cycle high, it was still bullish trend. In November, when it spiked, it looked more like this before November. Let's be clear. It went all the way to 1875 into the end of October. So that starts to act like shit, right? That's at 1875. But then at the beginning of November, it goes like this. Green lights. It's above the 50-day. It's got to be bullish. I love gold forever. No, Nelly. Because right here, and the difference between this and this, I'll give you 1 second to answer the question. What is the difference between this time and this time in space? Quad 3 to quad 2, with a real debate in here about quad 4, right? So I'm going to keep that in your head. So just because that's here and it's above trend, that just means that the signal says that that's what it says. It tells you nothing that gold is going back up here, or here, or here, or here. I think it's going to go down here, or I wouldn't short it today. You kidding me? And by the way, if I short it today and it goes to the low end of the range, I'm going to cover some there. Just like you saw me do that with gold miners last week. Remember that? Subscribe to real-time alerts. There's red lights there too, right? So what is the future? Like in the future, gold peaks in quad 3. What technicians, old wall technicians, don't get because they don't know. It's called being macro unaware. That's why I was trying to, I bet you even Jerry's unaware of this. Don't know Jerry, but I bet. They don't know what fucking quad you're in when the things go up and down, right? Or wrong. Some people think gold just goes up because it's this or that or this. You know, it's not this or that. It's not pat. It's quad 3 it peaked, right? So here it's discounting. Okay, it's no longer quad 3. And I think that it's going to, and if it doesn't, then I'm going to be wrong. But I'll be wrong on the quad 2 is what I think. And I'll be wrong on everything else that I have on the other side of it. Oh, by the way, one more thing. What chart looks like the doodle that I just did, empirically? 10-year yield, Genron. Pop that puppy up there. Look at that. Oh, look at that. What happened when gold peaked? See that red arrow where on the other chart that I just drew, it was a green arrow? Go back to my board. Come on, bring it back. Show me. The green arrow is a red arrow. Oh, I wonder why. Well, during quad 3, it's economic stagflation. Interest rates are falling. Real interest rates are the leading indicator for a higher gold price. Since then, interest rates have only gone up and gold's only made a series of lower highs. Holy shit. Well, but it got above the 50-day yesterday. Got a lot of people excited on Twitter. Those aren't investors. Those are people that have a belief system, not full cycle investors. If you understand the full cycle, you know exactly why you're selling gold today. You're not scared of a moving monkey.